welcome back. Let's smash this one out, okay? Let's do this one while I am still fresh from Fear of Con, okay? Made some slight changes, nothing too crazy, like with the stimulus. So, we just wrapped up stimulus now on Fear of Con. Alright, my bad. Do it again. That ending a bit too early. Let's do one more time. Okay, cool. So you can see that we're still working slightly on the timing. It's either too early, too late, but the beginning is the same. What we've done is to just like make change here. So we go right, and then from here, instead of us going all straight away, we sort of cut it a little bit. Right, so. Now, one thing I didn't really do that well, the ones that I showed you, is that we go here, right, and then here. right? Now at that point, I'm not really sure if I'm just gonna stay there, right? And then come back down, right? But as you can see, it's not the easiest change, right? So we're going here, and then very quickly, we need to swap over, right? And change. But it's very quick. It's very easy to go too early or too late, right? If you leave it on too long, then you're gonna be too late. If you leave too soon, then it's a bit of an awkward, just nothing, right? So those are just a couple of changes that were made, right? Yeah, so particularly right? So I remember I talked about that. I'm not really sure where that fits in, and I think it works well now. So. Okay. Playing games with me. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Just give me a second, guys. Trying to do a million things at once. Okay, so as you can see that I am rushing a little bit. I'm trying to get this done, and I am making far too many mistakes than I would really want to be making right now. So in these situations, it's good to just take a second, take a breath in, right? I'm just freaking out a little bit because I know that I've got a bunch of other stuff I need to get done. And I kind of want to just wrap it up, but I also don't want it to be just whatever. So I'm in between, how they say, can't remember that phrase, between a rock and a hard place, something like that. Okay, so you see that the intro is going to take a little bit of time, right? I don't want it to be formulaic and like 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I want it to flow. I want it to be free, right? Free form, and then us smoothly going into that. So that's really just going to be an aspect of just practicing it out, right? And whenever you're rushing something, or when you're a bit too excited or unsure, then that's when a lot of the mistakes happen. And in those moments, you really need to just take a second, right? Like we are right now. Okay, because there's some key areas I want to show you that I'm not showing you. Man, jeez. Alright. Still not 100% what I wanted to show you, but okay, that's the best it's gonna be today. As you can see, near the end there, sometimes it might be just a little too quick that I just can't get the pick back, so I'll just use my... Okay. The key area I wanted to show you was that new addition that we added is this. Right? So go. Alright, so I'm still trying to figure out exactly, okay, where do I want to go with this? How crazy do I want to make it? And then obviously making sure we're staying in key, that's very important. But for now, that's sort of, a rough, what I'm looking at. Right? Now, do I sort of, right? Do we go back down during that slight pause, or do we sort of just stay there? I'm not sure yet. I'm sort of practicing that in trying out one version than the other version. Okay, good. Jeez, that was a tough one. I thought the stimulus was going to be the challenging one. Alright, cool. So you can see how we made some slight adjustments, but it's a short piece, right? But there are some elements that are a little bit tricky that I'm trying to get a little more rhythmic, right? Really gotta be rhythmic with the song, and if you're slightly on the edge or slightly just stiff, it doesn't work, right? So something like this, you really gotta be like in your think Voodoo Child, right? Like wow. Right? If you tense up, it's gonna be like we don't want that. You want it to flow, right? Right? Yeah, that's just something we have to be mindful of when we are working on Fear of Con. But overall, yeah, it's in a good place. I think that for Stimulus and Fear of Con, I find that they're both in structurally the place that I am starting to be happy with them. For a long time now, I was been trying to figure out, okay, structurally, where do I want to go with this? And I think for Stimulus and for Fear, I really like this blend that we've created for the songs. And now it's really polishing him up. What else? Yeah, that's it, right? Okay, cool. Thank you so much for joining me. Sorry if this one's a little bit more, all over the place. I'm just trying to do a million things at once. Particularly now that we're gearing up for our show for Search for Natural Happiness, and you're upping up the rehearsals and all that. All right, happy that's done. Okay, cool. I think that first and foremost gives you a great representation of kind of what we're doing for the songs, which is my main sort of key for these, is to show you, okay, this is where we're sort of at with the song, what we're thinking of, what we're doing. And then now it's up to me to really practice it in. And I hope that when we come to, I think this is week 11, when we do week 12, I believe, hopefully that we'll start really be a little more polished. Right now, I find that they're both really, really rough, and I'm still just easing into them. Alright, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you very, very soon, right? Much love to you all. Take care.